It's just so obnoxious. Think about it. It's unbeatable.
It's if nothing else, it gets eyes on you, right? Like this is a pretty polarizing team, but that's entertaining, right? It's the same that you see in a lot of other sports or whatnot.
9 class onto KJ. That is going to be first blood, and satzeNEC on the carry. Tinker claims it for himself.
Yeah, he's really good against the Tombstone, so you could have maybe seen something like a 1-1-1 or even 2-0-1, but the triple or double shredder punch is surprising, but very good with Alk, of course.
Yeah, they're going to team up to take out KJ instead. He'll be able to get to the high ground, though.
He doesn't have
9 class
boots.
completely out of mana, so this will be a long chase.
He'll
Collis
get him
makes his way
eventually.
there, too. Another decay for his troubles. Trying to deny himself on the creeps, but the concoction is enough. So 9 class eventually does.
That buff to Keen Conveyance, getting that cooldown down from 80 to 50. Sure, we're going to see that come into play a lot today in this game. Okay, not even a chuckle at
Several members
that.
against Mr. 9 class. That's the corrosive haze applied to him, and Whisper takes him out easily, but no one making his way here with that teleportation scroll. Analog in the little water area. He is kind of hard to kill. The Scatterblast does hit him on the sideline, though, but eventually the Slardar does fall. So it's going to be at the trade of 2 supports for the PARIVISION side.
Yeah, not too bad here for Heroic, for sure. Reflecting Beastmaster Roar, reflecting Laser, removing Silence. Speaking of Silence,
in the river, Analog
used.
gets taken out by the trio of PARIVISION.
Untrue, but I think the majority of the times that I've seen it, I have felt like other heroes would have done a better job at what it was meant to accomplish anyway.
Oh man, this is some
That's
big
a
steals from
steal,
PARIVISION.
yeah.
Yuma showing up though, a lot of minus were applied with the Scatterblast. Balance Strike does come from, but the concoction to follow. But 9 class is eventually gonna burn away despite the defense matrix coming out from satzeNEC. So forcing a lot of rotation from the Heroic side. They do claim a good amount of those creeps though. Schofield, he's in a bit of trouble. No one actually going to the high ground. He's going to be met by several members, though. Can he get out of this? The bash is there into the crush, so not worth it for no one.
That was wild.
After Collis will snag the shield rune. Looks like there's going to be a fight after the fact, so Ducalis eventually brought down by Yuma, who's been very active on this Monkey King.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 2-0-2 for his troubles. Get there.
This is an interesting play. So ahead of the 14-minute wisdom, but PARIVISION seem to be kind of aware of this. Smoke is going to pop, so 9 class knows somebody's on the high ground. Concoction and the Chemical Rage are there. Yuma gets the first Wukong's command off. Lasso, though, applied to Ducalis. Instantly canceled, though, into the roar. Down goes Schofield to start this fight, and now Heroic have to get the hell out. Yuma.
I think he's giving it to Tinker, but let's see.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. Because a lot of times might have some action here. Roche, Boundless Strike into the lasso. Is this going to be enough damage? Mortimer's Kiss is coming. No one's in a lot of trouble. He's going to get the coil off, but dies right after. It will be a trade, though, for Analog, who died to Roche, apparently. As the Wukong's command continues, Yuma has to exit the pit, though. Now the Tombstone going to be taken out inside said pit. 9 class with a concoction right onto the bristleback as satzeNEC gets cookied away. Now the Scatterblast applies the Whisper, slow to a crawl. He gets Triceratopsed. And now the pit. I mean, the Roche is not that low.
So get cool here and look for the right timing windows where I think in particular the BKBs on Heroic are the time to strike. You can see 3 of them queuing it up. Actually, wait a second. Bristle changed away to Sanjin Yasha.
9 class is
9
dead.
Class.
Of course, just a support, but Heroic will take what they can get. 2 does not.
If this were a carry Alk and you were 2k gold behind, you'd be happy by now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Coil onto the bristleback. Do they have the damage? satzeNEC is here with the laser.
It's an Axe laser.
Half HP for Whisper as the Mortimer's Kiss is coming for him. He's just brushing it off as Analog looking to reinitiate. As Whisper looks to be fine. Crush onto satzeNEC now, but the roar to counteract this. Slardar taking a lot of damage as a result. satzeNEC gets cookied, but the Boundless Strike is there. Wukong's command from Yuma. This is a huge fight for Heroic. They get 2 kills. Attempted TP, not to be there. Double kill for Yuma. 3 for nothing, and Heroic coming out way on top of this fight.
That's big. And you're going to be buying that on, at the very least, Monkey and Slardar for sure. Maybe Bristle later. He's going Sanjin Yasha into Nullifier, which I think is a solid choice. Another pick here for Analog.
Easy.
Soloing him up. Tombstone. Tombstone saves very good against Roar and Concoction. Some very telegraphed long
for the
duration
lasso.
stunts.
9 class is the recipient. Yuma deletes him. Nice Boundless Strike. Nice pick off for Heroic. A hit and run. Going to delay, potentially take a fight of their own.
Dire's middle tower is under
This is
attack.
just a further delayed axe. Like when are we talking now for 9 class? When's this 4 Alk gonna
Have to call us.
mean
He's
anything?
dead. Mega dead.
So far, when was it they picked Alk? It was second pick, right? I think they picked it second overall for themselves in the draft.
Giving that
it away
farm to other people, right? So it is a little weird, I suppose. Analog, with that shield rune. No one gonna get boundless struck.
Oh!
Lasso on top is back up and running. But the defense matrix placed by Satanic should be enough for no one to get away. Getting a little bit low, illusory orbs away. They have the nullifier onto the Tinker. Gets the crush as well, but the DM with the roar to try to save him. Big boundless strike on the 2 heroes, but Tinker is dead. It's going to be the trade for Analog. Azuma turning into a statue temporarily. Using that Wukong's command to break up the fight, and in the end, it's a 1-for-1.
That is BKB, and now almost E-Blade completed now for Satanic, so gets a massive injection of...
Whisper. Concoction hits. Shivas does not. Meanwhile, Yuma just takes out 9 class easily. That's what happens when you give up your whole net worth, is you're just food for the enemy carry. TP attempt from Satanic is successful. As Whisper continuing the chase, they're going to be able to find the Beastmaster in the tree line, but they cannot cancel the TP.
Close call.
So
talking like 2004, maybe 2003, 2004. I think Vyrot. He was called Vyrot, I think. Recognize.
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Because at the time, everyone was playing Tinker with Arcane Ring, and it's definitely, again, I think this is the type of game that. Oh, hang on.
That is a
Catch
coil.
on Slardar.
Analog in a bit of trouble. Laser's going to connect onto 2. 9 class with a concoction. The BKB actually gets reflected. The concoction back onto poor 9 class. Wukong's command reserved just for him, it seems. Gets harpooned into the arms of Yuma. That is the death of the support, but it's going to be the claim of the Aegis as 9 class buys back instantly. So no more Wukong's command. Now in a little bit of precarious spot. Pops the BKB. Attempted TP. The Nightfall maneuver is successful. Meanwhile, Schofield stuck in a pretty tough spot. They're trying to split their efforts to get a little bit greedy. They will be able to claim the Batrider. And that's going to drop a gem. So that's a lot of net worth now in favor of PVision. They have 2 gems, in fact.
Oh, the chase is on.
Yeah, Concoction again reflected, but I thought they might have the resources, but Analog gets the blink off in time.
The chasing potential obviously is going to help him a ton to get the upgraded blink as well, the arcane blink later.
Well, they tried to go on top of 9 class, but
Nice
Whisper
BKB.
now, he's outnumbered. Pops the BKB, took a roar, will take a coil as well. So 2 ultimates in his face, laser to follow, and eventually the bristleback does drop. 80 seconds. That's a long time to be dead. We'll see what PVision can get out of this.
Yeah. Even if PVision take a good fight, they might not be able to really
Win the tree line,
much
get the lasso with Wukong's command to follow. DM still pretty healthy overall. They have a lot of backline on the
nice
side of
reflected
PVision.
roar.
Reflects the roar as Yuma in a bit of trouble. Grab ally is going to keep him alive for the time being. Turns into a statue. Now the Wukong's command is gone, and he's left to his own devices. BKB pop from Satanic. They will be able to finish off the Monkey King. And this is all in the midst of the death of the Bristleback from earlier. Still 20 seconds to come back.
Yeah, surprised this even turns into a fight. Heroic were looking for trouble. Probably not exactly the way PVision were imagining to get to this stage, but they got there.
Do they have the catch for this? They're going to attempt it. Monkey King already have HP, but the grab ally keeping him alive for the time being. The roar to counteract this, though. They find the connection, and no one is dead inside the Wukongs. TP attempt, but the Boundless Strike cancels it, so another core likely to fall as PVision have to reset because of the Mortimer's Kisses. Lasers continuing to come from Satanic, just decimating Whisper. Goki to keep DM alive, who has somehow stayed alive during this entire engagement. Schofield stuck in a horrible spot. Another laser finds him and puts him into the grave.
Pew, pew, pew.
But, okay, so hang on.
Another laser. This is not done yet. 9 class kind of up front and personal as the congregations of the deep going to connect to Satanic. He's going to warp flare to the right side, going to stay alive as a result, and now going to continue with the laser barrage onto Satanic. And
so many.
Truly, that will end the fight now.
So can they solve this?
So
guy?
in 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Just gotta hope for those tier 5s.
Tinker now going for Refresher.
DM's gonna run into the entirety of Heroic as we see the big Wukong's command.
That will kill him.
Indeed, 80 seconds. Long time, PVision. They still want to fight, potentially? 4 versus 5. They have the Aegis, of course. as Schofield taking the barrage. Mortimer's kisses. There's the grab ally. And now they have the silence on top of the puck as well, but they'll be able to walk away. There's no one. He used his glove. He still wants to fight here?
Not enough.
And the Aghanim Scepter doing a decent amount, but the Glimmer Cape but he doesn't play carry. So
Nope. That's
the issue. Boundless Strike opening. No one. Gonna brush it off. Yuma he actually gets clipped by the Scatter Blast. Jumps all over the place. Oh, they spot him at the last moment. The cookie hits. They have the lasso. Try to counteract this completely. Snapfire is going to stay alive, getting healed to a high degree, but the Wukong's command is going to seal his fate. Yuma, though, extremely low. The dodge on the Boundless Strike, so can't heal up. The phase shift keeping no one alive, trying to take out the Monkey King. Turns into statue again. The last moment, trying to dodge with the mischief again. The laser and the grab ally, keeping the Monkey King alive inside this Wukong's command. Finally drops to the deck. And now the barrage continuing onto the Bristleback, making him less and less tanky with each instance of damage. Attempted Nightfall, successful. The P-Vision.
Oh yeah, the root
winning
doesn't
this
stop
fight.
the gate. He went down, and Tinker got the Warp Flare on Slaughter as he's going through the gate. That's not stopping it, but, well,
right.
No, you want to
need to be
take
able to do well.
Yeah, you have to take it seriously. Getting off to a good start.
I mean, we've seen a lot of teams. There's no one going for the Haste Rune. Able to blink out, but the lasso actually reflected. Nullifier applied to him as well. No one's going to get stunned by several members of P-Vision. Actually dies and buys back instantly. Wukong's command continuing. The rest of the heroes on the outskirts. Lasers continuing on to Schofield. He looks to be dead with one more. Down he goes. No buyback for him. As Undying dying solo to no one. As a Concoction will not claim another member. So 2 dead for Heroic at the cost of a buyback.
In a
This will take a bit. And nobody can really get close to Roche's banner. That is the main issue right now with triple melee core. That is an inherent issue with your lineup. There's a coil. Another grab ally onto one. 9 class Concoction on self into Yuma's arms, and Yuma will clean him up easily. No one has to pop the BKB in retreat. No Wukong's command to work with. Maybe P-Vision just reset. Schofield looking for an opening with that lasso with the Aghanim Scepter. Could find 2 targets. Blink down for 8 seconds, though. And P-Vision just standing their ground.
Master is sitting on almost 60 armor. Puck has almost 40, but Tinker only 18.
Oh, DM. They spot him.
This will be
lasso.
good.
And with all that armor, is it going to be enough? No,
yes.
He is dead. There's no one. Boundless Strike, not going to connect for Yuma.
But that was also without Monkey, right? That was the other heroes. So they only had 2 of their hard-hitting boys there. That's a big kill. If this buyback doesn't come out, you get the Roche. And even if it does come out, this is, look how stupidly fast this was.
That's like killing a creep.
That was a 5-second Roche.
Oh, Mortimer's, okay. There's no one going in. It's a shield rune. Shiva's activated. Yuma pops the BKB and brings the Alchemist back into his arms again. Chomps him.
Okay.
Yeah, Hex is good.
What else is there, really?
You'd be missing out on double Hex in that case, but yeah. Wasn't prioritizing it anyway. Boundless Strike not going to hit. Coil onto 2. Mortimer's Kisses to follow. DM coming in. The grab ally saving 1. As Whisper going to town onto 9 class gets double hit and killed off. Crimson Guard with the BKBs. 1 dead for P-Vision. Heroic, remember, they still have this Aegis, minute and a half. They have the cheese. They have double Roshan banner, apparently.
It genuinely feels like half the fights this game are...
Trying to bait them into killing it off.
Stacking waves.
Yeah, maybe. There's a crush from Analog. And Roshan's banner is taken out. There's the lasso. It's reflected, though. Wukong's command comes out, connecting onto 3 heroes. Grab ally, saving 1 again, but DM will not be the recipient. He will drop. 97 seconds. Does have the buyback at the ready, though. There's no one in company waiting out both the Tombstone and the Wukongs. And now we'll back away.
Too. They don't have the best heroes for destroying this. They have Snapfire, which is good, but you give it 1 Soul Rip, so many instances of damage to get through. And
so basically, you don't want to go Ags now for Heroic, right? To counteract that.
Well,
very important.
No, you want to have X so that when Tinker lasers you, he lasers more of his teammates, right?
Oh,
They're doing so much damage reflection with this.
Well, we're going to find the connection. There's the BKB pop from the Slardar, though. Coil onto 2. Mortimer's again from afar. Grab ally. Try to take down this Tombstone. It's going to be close. The Analog comes out at the last moment. Pops the cheese as well to stay alive. Back to half HP again. The cookie to get no one into the front of this fight. Pops the BKB with the Crimson Guard. Laser again into the Dagon. satanic doing so much from so far away, they just cannot deal with it. And it looks like the Bristleback is completely isolated from his team and eventually brought down. Wukong's command, it's been so long, it's back up again. DM gets dropped as a result. A 1-for-1, big laser onto 2, but a huge heal from the Jingu as another beautiful boundless strike, double kill for Yuma, another Wukong's command. Attempted, okay, they're gonna be able to take out 9 class again, a triple kill for Yuma, and finally the damage is starting to stack up in favor of Heroic. With the buyback now to the Beastmaster, laser far, satanic still staying alive, gets to the low ground, another laser coming up, Analog super low, looks to be the death of him, triple kill for no one. Buybacks galore come out from PARIVISION, make it 3, and now the brunt of the damage being placed onto this Monkey King. They finally take out Yuma. Double buyback available from Heroic side as KJ going to be spotted. There's many gems to pick up to be able to reveal him. And he's going to grab Ally himself. I've been there before. Eventually will be brought down though. Double kill for Satanic. And that is 4 dead for Heroic with 3
Tier 5 yet? Nobody has one, right?
No one trying to take out this second lane. He will eventually get it. We're seeing out a BKB as well from Whisper, trying to retain all these buybacks on the Heroic side.
Yeah, so Aegis on Satanic instead of Refresher makes a ton of sense.
Satanic is so annoying. Look, it actually gets brought back in. Thanks to the Lotus. Nullifier applied to him. He's going to be able to find the distance. Whisper with the BKB trying to tail it at the Satanic. Tinker trying to get out. The Aegis is expended. So he did take the Aegis in turn. Wukong's command now from Yuma. No one stuck inside. They're going to be able to kill Tinker again. That's 2 minutes dead for Satanic. No buyback. And now the rest of PARIVISION on the retreat. Not able to find any more from the Heroic side.
Okay, there.
Buybacks are down for most of their team, in fact. No one. Trying to stay in front, gets the phase shift off, but he gets crushed, he gets stunned again, and he's dead! Buys back instantly. That is very costly for PARIVISION. There's 9 class with the concoction, not going to do too much as Yuma comes in with that Deso. They're going to be able to decimate these buildings quite fast. Wukong's command is placed. No one has to pop the refresher. There's a nice grab ally to save the primal target. Yuma pops out with the BKB, boundless strike again. Still leashed up as the Mortimer's kisses are so much damage. He goes back inside the tombstone again. Schofield getting extremely low. Analog is first to fall. 9 class dies to Whisper's right click. DM in the meantime gets the roar off. Schofield's going to be fine though as Yuma has another Wukong command to work with. Brings it back in with the harpoon as DM gets to the outskirts. Turns into a soldier. And no one. Back to the high ground he goes. So 2 dead for the Heroic side. Their tier 4 is dead and their ancient is exposed. So they're going to have to back away. Have to defend this. There's Whisper and Yuma coming in from the sideline. They're going to have to try to backstab. Now we have a Wind Waker for the Tinker as the item number 20 feels like.
Yep.
Yuma.
Classic backpack Wind Waker.
For the opening. Whisper's going to show himself first, I believe. They chop the tree, though, into the coil, into the lasers. Down goes Monkey King along with the Divine Rapier. Oh, man. That is a sad way to go out in this game number 1. As they will eventually get the Mega Creeps. One more grab ally for the road, but this is the end of game 1, surely. GG's called. Very entertaining affair. But PARIVISION prevail in game 1.
And almost in poetic fashion, Yuma has a crazy performance this game, playing an absolute...
Yeah, Schofield played this Lost Pony.
So this is...
DM's kind of gonna eat.
Quap is kind of the separator. Instead of the Slardar from game 1 on Heroic, you do have mixed damage now with the Magic and Pure coming out from her.
And I think the good news here for...
Oh boy. Impale will follow a beautiful hook from Whisper, and that's going to be first blood for the Pudge.
Yes.
Try to turn this around onto Satanic as the Rot will continue, just giving more damage to Whisper.
The kill we all expected. Of course, Pudge Nix getting first blood on Snap.
Yeah, after we just shat all over the lane. Another hook, Satanic, not able to dodge the Impale, and down goes another member of PARIVISION.
God,
Whisper, Pudge, God.
I can't believe PARIVISION picked Monkey King into Pudge. This makes Pudge more interesting now than he used to be, is when you do run this Rotten Core, you do quite a lot of damage when Rot starts stacking up.
Yeah.
Starting to see some trouble now for Schofield. Will be a trade-off, but he'll be able to return with full resources.
Yes, indeed. Satanic is very upset about Ducalis taking that.
And while we focused a lot on bottom, the other lanes for us, the very first pick, also is a patch that Prophet is very popular in general.
Dire's top tower is under
DM Getting chased by the tomato and a couple of range heroes to boot, and a lot of trouble. 9 class a little bit too late with concoction, so KJ nets himself a very nice kill onto the Lycan.
Preds, maybe he poses more of a threat to Whisper. Now Whisper with boots advantage can just run away from trouble, or they could try to make their own move.
They want to get in deep. Yuma's there though. Gets off the Sprout, forces satanic onto the other side, and an easy kill for Yuma and company. Really high octane offense from Heroic in this game too.
God, I love Pudge.
Nature's Prophet's not really a boring hero though in general, so
No,
I don't really mind. I mean, Terrorblade on the other hand, don't get me started. 9 class on the run, gets enchanted, the impetus doing a decent amount of damage. No one comes in, wants the trade, gets it with the Sonic Wave, so 1 for 1. Yuma will be able to dodge all of that though.
Well, in spite of losing his towers with Prophet rotation, but...
Oh, they want to go for Whisper. The Pudge requires everyone's attention. Wrath of Nature comes out. Pudge falls first. Satanic inside the Sprout, gets out just fine. Has the full Jingu as well.
I think Whisper might have misplayed that a little bit. I think maybe he could have got Dismember off on the Monkey King.
Yeah, it looks to be the case.
Amp damage on Kunkka.
Pretty early.
Yeah, this is really good. Mid and enemy safe lane tower taken minute 8.
As Whisper, oh boy, dies again. So after such a good start, now this is looking more like a pub version of Pudge. What?
So
on the enemy team, they're just destroying.
They're really good, yeah.
Confirmation bias.
So now this is looking more like a pub Pudge on my team.
Boat is coming for DM. Gets off the shapeshift.
He's fine.
And he's going to be A-okay.
Might be a turnaround
off
even.
The house. The minus armor is going to be used by Satanic. Get the Boundless Strike off as well. This turns into a very valuable kill for the P-Vision side. And now Analog onto the high ground. DM is still here. TP canceled thanks to the cookie. This is going to be the death of the Kunkka. Not to the Centaur, though, to no one instead.
I don't know. He might still have been fine, actually.
Really backseating today, it seems.
Oh, okay.
Really strong backseating from syndereN and Yuma. Mortimer's kisses are going to destroy him. 9 class steals it, though, with the concoction.
This took Kali's Snapfire, both this game and the last one, has seemed really valuable.
Yeah, it's...
Long-range heavy artillery is fun. That's why you love Tink.
No one. Inside the Sprout, gets off the Sonic Wave, actually kills off Schofield. Boat is coming for no one, though, at half HP, but not enough to withstand that barrage of damage. So he at least claims 1, but Heroic going to be happy with this exchange.
They brought 5 euros for that.
That's true. Maybe not as happy.
In a max concoction, I would think. They would have had it. Anyway. Backseating a little much there, Shannon.
Yep, as usual. Thanks,
DM,
the hook actually misses DM. Because his ult was being popped, dodges that. Boat looks like he's going to get the cookie. Runs away. Satanic inside the Wukong's command, turns into the statue. Gets to the other side. He's going to be fine. Yuma kind of isolated from his team now as the Boundless Strike will take him down. Double kill for DM as Satanic trying to dodge a little bit, but the hook finally brings him back into the fray, but it's going to be at the cost of many heroes on the Heroic side as 9 class and company looking to clean up his Analog super low. Will be the 4th death for Heroic, and it's a full team wipe. And all P-Vision lost was the 1 Monkey King. Pretty crazy fight for P-Vision. Man, too crazy. I mean, the problem really, I mean, this, how often can you say this? Yuma on the Nature's Prophet. Well, speaking of which, he's
so dead.
Scouted a bit by no one. Concoction comes from 9 class into the Sonic Wave. He goes to the grave. I was going to say, in terms of net worth, top of his team, but 4th overall in the game as a no.
And catching up will be all that harder. Speak of the Alp. See you later. Not going to miss this one.
Cannot buy any components, so we'll lose 100 precious gold towards whatever Aghanim Scepter he chooses.
Interested in it. He's going to go drums into solar. And the problem with Eggs as well is it's very...
DM, very slow boy. Pops his ult, but they have the connection. Dismember to follow. And Sprout coming if needed, not. Enough damage for days.
And obviously stats are good. You would get tankier. But in comparison to other items, this is one of the eggs of the game that I'm not personally that sold on buying.
No one actually blinks into everybody, pops the BKB. There's the boat with the apples falling out of it. Very delicious indeed. As 9 class going to pop the Essence Ring to stay alive. Impetus doing quite a bit of damage. The Impale is enough as Schofield gets the kill, but 2 dead for P-Vision. Satanic coming in to try to counteract this, though. They get the Kunkka, so 2 supports for the 1 core so far. No one with the blink should be able to survive now. Does he actually want to continue to fight, though? Shadow Strike applied to Schofield. As Whisper apparently dies to DM on the other side.
Oh, they found him together
So
with...
2 supports for 2 cores. P-Vision.
I thought...
Schofield getting in really deep. Pops the Vendetta, try to get away. Has the ability to traverse terrain. Balance Strike misses. Looked like it went right through him. Scatterblast will not miss. Schofield gets off the Spike Carapace. They really want to kill this cockroach. And Schofield pops the Essence Ring, no longer invisible as a result. He's wasting a lot of time. Gets an Impale onto 2, and there is the death of the Nyx assassin.
Pretty sure it just Schofield moment.
9 class, so it's a full concoction onto Analog's face. And now his face is gone. And this is a free Roche if they can't get more kills, which isn't out of the question. Oh, touch that, right?
Yeah. Anti-healing against, I guess, Pudge to an extent. I feel like he's not really buying for that at all.
Man, has to use but the Sonic Wave completely whiffs. But they have enough damage for days. Analog taken out again. 60 seconds on the deck. It feels like P-Vision and...
Probably get the Daedalus of Nature's Prophet at the same time, so those 3, and then you go for it. But yeah, the reason this feels so relatively one-sided with only a 5k lead is just the nature of the lineups. Pudge, where he's sitting on net worth right now, and the matchups that he has in this game are pretty tough to play.
Ooh,
oh,
Satanic
boy.
cleans up both. Oh, man. All over the map. Meanwhile, the rest of his team pushing down mid. Gonna knock on the door. So 70 seconds of no position 1 Nature's Prophet.
This could actually be 2 lanes.
Seconds
on Prophet, I genuinely think there was a possibility to go for it, but this is completely fine. Play it safe. Meanwhile, 9 classes nowhere to be seen except by the 2 enemy heroes who were also nowhere to be seen, and therefore they met.
He's buying another Ags. It's... No, you made your choice
Not that
already.
important. Okay. All right, I choose
Schofield.
Monkey King.
The Vendetta. Satanic will take...
Oh,
tries to go
got
for
it
Balance
mid-start.
Strike. Ooh, nice Force Staff, though. Disrupts the hook combo. Well, it's not really a... It's just hook. It's not a combo. Schofield. He's a little bit too aggressive, my friend. Will be a kill one way or the other. DM claims him.
Something else. I don't remember who it was, but I do recall that we had a game together as well where somebody was just self-starting on stone. Oh boy, Yuma. Oh, he overjumped
Sonic
his ring.
Wave. Yuma, half HP, attempted Nightfall, unsuccessful.
Satanic almost messed that up by jumping out of his ring with the Boundless. That was very
So
close.
the Ags... Oh, it did go to syndereN. Good call, syndereN. You said Monkey, though.
Yeah, as expected, Lycan.
DM with a BKB. Gonna get the bite off. 9 class is gonna be the first to fall, but it's gonna be the trade for Pudge in all likelihood. Force Staff, though, keeping him safe. Boat with the apples.
The Wolf Brothers
Is it
are
gonna do
coming.
anything?
Here comes
They're
the pack.
chasing. Boundless Strike finishes the job, and Satanic now as a wolf running around with his animations broken, it looks like. Nullify the poor Enchantress. 1-shot, 2-shot kill. Satanic with the BKB can run to his heart's content, can leave the Lycan, but doesn't want to leave his friend to die to the rest of Heroic, but they bop back onto the Pudge, and this is going to be a dieback now for Whisper. And this looks to be a 2-0 for P-Vision. Really, really impressive play off the back of 2 support ALK games. It was all ALK, of course.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this begs the question: how good was the ALK? Like,
It was good.
I'm still unsure.
It was good.
Still unsure how much the ALK really. Okay, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't good, because it was. It was good and it worked and it did its job. But it's always gonna be by comparison, right?